Hey there, angry faithful. I just wanted to drop in, bend your ear a little bit, get your attention. So if you're not listening, drop what you're doing and pay attention to me because I'm here to inform you that not only can you get your daily, maybe if you're binging it, I'm not sure, that's entirely up to you, but you can multiply your doses of angry me fuckery by paying attention to all of the platforms upon which you can find either the dulcet tones of my voice and David's voice or my pretty face and David's not so pretty face. Anyways, digressing, we not only we are on YouTube, we are on Spotify, we're on Rumble, we're on Google, Apple Podcast. We have a TikTok page. We're on Twitter, Instagram, and of course Facebook. So if you find yourself fuckery deprived, curl up with a nice hot mug of shut the fuck up and just listen. Open those ear holes and be prepared to be cream pied like it's the first time. Thanks for listening.
Welcome, Angry Faithful. Today on What the Hell, we're going to go over failing and coming past that fail, because I've pretty much failed yesterday. It was one of those things that just.
But that was an
happens.
awkward clap, wasn't it? Were they clapping for you or were they clapping for the subject matter?
I don't know.
You know what? Here's. Hey, everybody. Let's cheer David on because he's getting out there busting his ass on the stage. Doesn't matter if he bombs, everybody bombs, right?
Yeah.
Hey, see, there we go.
Yeah. But no, everybody liked it. Everybody liked the set, but it like halfway through, I just realized I didn't have like a 30-minute set. It's like, oh crap.
So it wasn't technically a bomb. Were you up there to do 30 minutes?
Yeah. Because what had happened is the manager was setting up bands there. It was supposed to be bands all night, but a lot of people didn't show up on time. It's like, hey, we have 30 minutes that we need to cover. I was like, okay, can you do a comedy skit for 30 minutes? You got 30 minutes of material. And being us, I don't care.
Yeah, we could pull that out of our ass, right? Yeah.
Apparently I can't. But now I'm going to set it up for a 30-minute skit or a 30-minute set.
Okay, so for episode number 69, I'm going to find a Keanu Reeves wig, right? From Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Right? So you need to find a Bill shirt. I'm going to find Ted shit.
Why do you get to be Keanu Reeves?
Because I have the better beard. And plus I can do the whoa, like a lot better.
All right, fine. Whoa.
Whoa. We'll do like this Nerd Sports episode number. Oh, wait. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100.
69,
dudes.
Man.
No, it's not, man. It's 69, dudes. And be like,
I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna have to watch those again.
Yeah.
I watched them with my daughter, and she's like, "Dad, was this really popular?" Not really.
Oh,
it's pop culture.
Oh, fuck yeah, it was.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was insanely popular. But anyways, so you now have, Angry Faithful, a little sneak peek behind the scenes of episode number 69. I completely forgot that the camera was running, so that was a hot mic moment. Oh. Yeah, right. So,
but yeah, I did the set. I did 30 minutes. I stood up for at least I stood up for 30 minutes and did all my jokes. Right. And apparently I don't have that many, but it's one of those things. It's like, hey,
dude, comedy is hard, man. It really is.
It's not that
comedy is hard.
Comedy is hard, but to stand up there and take punches, that's difficult too. And it wasn't people going back and forth and hitting me like, oh, you got this, you got this. They were laughing at some of the jokes, and some of the jokes hit, some of the jokes didn't. Like,
right.
what I mistakenly did was do a really like dark joke the first run at it.
All right, hey, all right, throw it on me. I mean,
Okay,
let's have it.
what had happened, and this happened yesterday.
Okay.
I got my food and everything like that going to work, and you know that that I guess it's three-way. Yeah, three-way light over by Central Walmart.
Yeah.
Well, I was right behind a guy in a truck pulling a trailer with a green light.
Yeah.
And he wasn't moving. So I honked my horn. It's like, hey, dude, green light. He gets all pissed off. So I was like, fuck this shit. Fuck this guy. So I go around and everything. He's like shaking. He's like, you don't know what you're doing. You shouldn't run a red light. I was like, it's green, you dumbass. And just ran off. And he looked at it. I saw behind me going, oh, doing that. Like, oh, fuck, I fucked up. So he drove slowly. And I was furious at this point.
Yeah.
So I hit the highway. I go to the off ramp going to my job, and I hit a rabbit. So apparently, and after that, I was like, cool beans. And apparently, doing murder after you're like super angry calms you down.
Okay. Yeah. No, I can see that. Plus, you know, it would. Had you not taken the initiative, your initiative proved to be very, very unlucky for that rabbit.
I know, right?
So I mean, even that was he even had both of his feet.
Yeah.
So you know, there's
but
that.
I and that was the first joke, and it just I was like, huh, maybe I should get rid of that one.
No, you rewrite the premise, rewrite the setup, right? You know, it'd be like, okay, you know, it could be like, so you know how like veterans, law enforcement, you know, people from all walks of life tend to de-stress and relax by getting online and just committing mass murder on things like Call of Duty and Battlefield, right?
Yeah.
Try that in real life. Yeah, no, it totally hit a rabbit on the way to work after this jackass held up a light and I had to go around him. You know, people would be like, oh, you know, you know what I mean? Try that in real life.
That kind of that works a little bit better.
It does, right? It's got a little bit better of a flow. So, you know, you're welcome. But yeah, no, we got my daughter's plane ticket purchased. She's
That's
gonna
awesome.
fly into she's gonna fly into Houston on the 4th. We're gonna pick her up, go see some fireworks, and then the next morning everybody's getting up and we're driving up here to Wichita because so I know that those of you who I am friends with on Facebook have seen it, but we have set an official date. We have finally gotten tired of waiting, and some things progressed and some opportunities opened up, and yours truly is getting married July 6th at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Now,
so you know what I find funny is also too, it's like, all right, everybody says that divorce does a number on your credit, right?
Yeah.
So here we are, like 2 years ish. Well, no, not even that. Yeah, like 3 years removed from my divorce being final. Yeah. Right. I can't get a fucking credit card, but we ran my numbers and apparently my credit's good enough to be on a home loan.
Yeah. Getting a home loan.
Really?
No. Here's the fucked up part. It is easier to get a house loan than it is to get a car loan.
I'm just like, that blows my mind.
It's baffling. It's even harder. It's easy to get a home loan, and it's hard. Well, it's easier to get a student loan than it is to like $100,000 student loan. It's easy to get, but to get a $10,000 business loan, it's really tough to get that.
Yeah. Had we known and had we been able to do this sooner, I could already be married.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, as it is, you know, Mindy and I have been together for a year and a half.
And you're just helping out. You're basically putting you on the loan is
Well,
basically
and it's
going to
not
help out with
necessarily for
the.
like a help, right? I mean, the reason why we were holding off on getting married was because we were waiting on the house to close because we thought that my credit was going to actually end up hurting. Now, there's some particulars that I'm not going to go into, but for obvious reasons. But we had a realtor say, just run his numbers. You know, if it hurts, then hey, don't do it. If it doesn't hurt, then hey, just put them on the home loan, and that way y'all can get married. So we were like, okay.
I always
Turned in the
love those people who are just curious.
Yeah, just filled out the application, turned it in, submitted all the paperwork, and they looked at it and they came back like that same day and they were like, yeah, it's not going to hurt at all. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and put them on the application. Y'all can go ahead and get married. And we're like, oh fuck yeah. So, you know, I'm excited, man, because it's now it's real, you know. So and the official count here, let me see here. The official count is 24 days until I get married.
so
I know if
happy.
I had the sound bite, I'd play Queen, Another One Bites the Dust, but no, I know that it's probably what you were thinking,
I'm
but
trying to be nice. But no,
no, man, it's
I
totally
am
cool.
I really am. I really am so happy for you guys. It's nice to hear those love stories that everything works out. I mean, you had some like hiccups a little bit, but everything's working out for you two,
Well, you
and
know,
y'all
I mean,
finally found each
and
other.
the hiccups, dude, really were just from personal issues. I mean, that's all they really were, and that was
Yeah,
more on my end. But you know, we worked. You know, I mean, uh, and I'm saying this very definitively, and it's being recorded for posterity. But I, you know, I can honestly sit here today, right now, and say that I am the absolute happiest that I've ever been. You know, and I've never just dated somebody for, you know, 18 months. You know, I think the longest I've dated somebody was, you know, prior to this was 6 months. And that was to my last wife. We were together for 6 months before we got married.
mm.
And even then, half the time we were engaged. So,
See,
yeah,
I went close to like 4 years between me and my ex-wife got married.
well, you know, and here's the thing, you know, one, you know, we had the distance working for us. I mean, yeah, everybody says long distance relationships don't work. And I'm here to tell you right now, definitively, that is bullshit.
Actually,
So
a lot of them work
I know
a
it
lot
just,
better.
the stigma is
Yeah,
that
the
long
stigma
distance
is that
relation. Yeah.
because you're not always there and everything. But in all reality, being there almost 24/7 is actually kind of a bad thing sometimes.
Well, you know, and here's the thing. Uh, it gave us an opportunity to,
Really find each other.
right. I mean, we were forced into a position where we had to physically communicate. Um, you know, we don't miss an evening where we pray. We don't miss an evening where we talk. And you know, at the beginning of the day, we text and you know everything like that, or you know, I squeeze in a FaceTime call during the course of the day when I was working. Um, but at the end of the night, we always wrapped it up with being able to see each other's faces at least through a screen. And you know, we were able to talk, able to learn. I mean, I'm constantly going to be in a stage of learning about this woman, and I'm okay with that. I think that that's the way that it should be. Um, and you know, being able to put God first. Yes, this is me kind of getting up on a little bit of a pseudo theological soapbox, but bear
While we're
with me.
wearing shirts, one shirt says "fuck socials" and the other says "Make America offensive again."
Yeah, make America offensive again.
This is awesome.
This is us making America offensive again, talking
Yeah,
about God
yeah,
and fucking socialism at the same time because they don't want you to have an organized religion that's not sponsored by the state.
yeah.
Um, so, but
Yeah, makes sense.
you know, we we were able to put him first and foremost. We made him the cornerstone of the foundation of our relationship. And it enabled me to really kind of reignite my walk with God. Going through my divorce, yeah, I leaned on God, but I wasn't really kind of putting him forward, and, up front to guide me, so to speak. And I think that's one of the beautiful things about my relationship with Mindy is the fact that I've come to realize that as human beings, we turn our back on God constantly. I mean, multiple times a day, every day. But he chooses to love us anyway, and he never leaves us, never walks away. And I mean that's my belief. It may not be the belief of the people that we listen to or that listen to us, but that's the beautiful thing about being in the country that we live in,
Yeah,
and
you can
being in
have
the
that
country,
choice, and we will
right?
defend it.
And it's one of the beautiful things about being in a country that you and I served is the fact that we helped protect their right to
Oh,
agree or disagree.
I don't know if I kept it, but there was a fucking awesome meme of like a church thing ostracizing like the gay flag and everything like that, and then
Yeah.
comes over like the uh Second Amendment. It's like I know we haven't been you know friends or anything like that, but can't gay bash if you have a gun.
Well,
And you
see,
just
here's
see
the
and you
thing.
just see two and you just see this
Right.
gay
And
flag
here's the
with two
thing.
feet guns.
Here's the thing.
I think I
Every
said-
amendment in the Constitution, every amendment in the Bill of Rights, or every privilege, well, not privilege, every right that's outlined to us in the Bill of Rights and every amendment in the Constitution, they're all protected by the second.
Mhm.
Pure, plain and simple. Now, to that extent, should we have responsible gun owners out there? Absolutely. Should we have
Mhm.
responsible legal gun owners out there? Yeah. Um, the government's relentless pursuit in negating the Second Amendment without having to have a constitutional convention. I think that that's going to go on until we dissolve our borders and we become one world order, which, let's face it, that's probably going to end up happening before too long. But
Unfortunately.
you know, I enjoy, you know, I enjoy my guns. See, I enjoy these. This is not a bad thing. This is not, I mean, this is a tool. Okay.
Yeah.
I could set this loaded the same way that I do every night in the corner by the door. I could leave it unattended. I could leave it to fend for itself. And the beautiful thing about this is that it will not sporadically and randomly and spontaneously kill people. Okay. It's a piece of machinery. And it blows my mind that everybody's like, well, guns kill people. No, they don't. It's bad people operating those guns. How we keep them out of their hands, we, instead of cracking down on legal gun owners, we crack down on black market. But I think I've got a theory, and it would require us to wear that tinfoil hat that we used to have in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
I think that if the government were to start looking at black marketeers and gun runners, that a lot of their indiscretions would get exposed. And I think that that's the biggest reason why they don't do it. So all that aside, I've sent a link. We've got a wedding page. That was a big ass transition right there from guns to weddings, right? So, excuse me.
Oh, I know who has it. Okay. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No. I know who has the meme. That's the reason why I didn't save it to my thing. I know who has it. Oh, come on.
Anyway, so I sent David a link to the wedding's website, where it's got registries, 2 registries, one for Amazon, one for Target on there. Yes, this is a shameless plug for free shit. But if our angry faithful listening base would be as so kind and so bold, check out the description check out the link in the description that he's going to post on the YouTube page. I'm sure you're probably going to get it out there on the Instagram because I think maybe our Facebook page is still down.
We have a Facebook page.
Right.
I can put
but
it
can
on
we
there.
post to it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The
All right.
Angry Me Too.
Oh,
I don't know if you can do that one. We just can't do it to the one that has close to like 250 and 264 likes on it. I got the Angry Me Production 2. I don't even know how many page likes we have on that. 98. So
I wasn't even aware that you had set it. See, dude. Oh,
I told you I set it up right after the Angry Me main page.
you know
Went
what?
down.
Okay, so everybody, this is what happens when we don't have a studio. We don't get those pieces of very pertinent information. I love messenger scams. Somebody pretending to be a skeleton. If $5,000 was deposited into your Cash App right now, be honest. What would you use it for? Hookers and blow?
That's the same definition that one guy where their lotteries really had. What would you do?
I like, no kidding, just replied that way. uh, oh, seriously though. Oh, that's funny.
But no, here's the meme. I think I sent it to you. No,
Okay.
I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Wait, hold on. How?
What? Are you not able to do it? Because I haven't given
No,
you
I
administration.
can. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Huh. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Okay.
So sad. We're I I was listening. I say this now, and a lot of people is like, "Oh, they're so unprofessional." I've seen people that, well, I've listened to people doing podcasts like this, and they're going over business stuff during their podcast,
Yeah.
and they're like, man, and they literally address it as like, "No, we're supposed to be doing a podcast." Oh yeah, and they're professionals doing it technically.
Right.
So
Copy. And then we're going to go over here.
yeah, because Batty's what is it?
Paste.
Batty Streams and Cody Donut Operator and Eli Double Tap have a podcast called Unsubscribed Podcast, and constantly they
This
one
dude just messaged me back, asked me if I had a Cash App. Oh, that's funny.
oh yeah I
Oh,
gotten that one too.
oh, bro, that's too
No,
much.
put this down. We should put down, it's like, yes I do, but I only use it for my black market assassinations I have to do.
No. God.
dude. I just found that funny. What are you putting down? What are you...
I'm posting to the page. I said, here's the link to my wedding page. Feel free to donate to the cause.
Oh,
there you go. All right. Anyway, so
I thought you were. Let me share
no.
that
Hold on, let me pull it up. He hasn't even looked at it yet. So it is what it is. I just think it's dude, I think it's hilarious. I'm like sitting there going, huh, okay. All right. Okay. 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 Wait, hold on. What is this? There's only one return, and only one return. Okay, and it ain't of the king. It's of the Jedi. Changed my mind. Yeah, I like that. I dig it.
Mm-hmm.
I should. I saw the Powerball 2 tanks of gas thing. That was classy. I like that. But let me look at your message here. Hold on.
Damn all
Hey,
hell.
buddy, I know we haven't really gotten along with each other, but Second Amendment does not discriminate. Sissy time is over. I'm gonna teach you how to deal with hate crime the right way. Armed gays don't get bashed. I'm so proud. Nice.
uh,
Yeah, I dig it. I dig it. So okay, and this is going to be the. Here's the thing. I don't discriminate against the alphabet crowd, and I'm sure you don't either.
oh, I
Just quit throwing.
discriminate,
Just
but well, I
quit
discriminate a
throwing it.
little
I mean,
bit.
well,
And
okay,
it's
and there's
not
a difference.
because
Go
my
ahead.
daughter's gay. It's for the fact is my my daughter is like she's 16. She's like a grandmother. She drives like an old lady. A tortoise freaking passed her by while she was practicing her driving and turnings and stuff like that. And legitimately, I was like, "Oh, that's funny." No, my ex-wife literally said a turtle passed us by. I watched it. It was faster than how Mora was going. I was.
Yeah. So, I mean, okay, love the sinner, hate the sin, right?
Yeah.
That mindset. But I I don't feel the need for a Pride Month or, you know, let's celebrate Pride. I get it. You've made a life decision. Keep it to yourself. I mean, not keep it to yourself isn't hide in the shadows. I mean, it's not the 50s, but is there any really big reason why you have to have a parade with people wearing dildo suits and dressing in ways that are detrimental to children? I mean, seriously, why is that necessary in life?
I don't know. It's just
But all that said, let's move on. So,
that's cool.
yeah, because I don't want to get us canceled,
Yeah.
halfway through a set, where it's like, ooh, and then just complete silence, and everybody's like, "What the fuck happened to these guys? They were actually semi
Dude, check
decently
this
cool."
out. This is what Lucas made. And everybody, this is Lucas. I'm not gonna. Uh,
That
one of my acquaintances that I've met throughout
I,
doing my show and doing the show and
is that an
everything.
Antler bottle opener?
Yeah.
I'm
But
not
Luke,
gonna lie, that turns me on a little bit.
yeah, he makes freaking Lucas O'Hare of Gridley Forge. Check out his Instagram at Lucas O'Hare. I think it's Lucas O'Hare. I'm gonna see here.
Yeah, but
Uh,
anyway, so circling back around to the wedding. Uh,
what's DOS?
DOS.
Yeah, former Army / DOS. Who's got a couple of them?
Department of Sexual Deviance. I have no idea.
I don't know.
Or that would be the DOSD.
I guess so.
Well, it depends. Was he a Cav Scout? Because then at that point he'd be the Department of Sucking.
No, I think he was Grim Gray, but he was also private security.
It was a. You know what? Fuck you,
Oh
dude.
no, I
was trying to make
sorry.
I was trying to make a joke at the expense of the cavalry, but the moment's over. You ruined it. Don't even apologize.
Nobody,
I don't want to hear
nobody
your
really
apology. Your apology is no good here right now.
Nobody's
It's
cool
gone.
in a Cav Scout.
No, nobody. Zero. Oh, we're basically infantry. You're basically gay.
I know one Calf Scout that's actually a badass.
Are you
Actually,
sure he's an actual Cav Scout, or was
I
he
mean, they
infantry
did
that
give
went
him a
to
Medal
Cav
of
Scout?
Honor.
Okay, and they give gold medals to Special Olympians too. I mean, there's that. Moving on. Fuck. Not tomorrow, but next Monday, June the 20th, my ass is departing the greater Wichita Falls area. And I say greater Wichita Falls area. Let's evaluate that statement for a minute. The greater Wichita Falls area.
The slump that is Florida.
The short stop
Texas.
that is Wichita Falls between Dallas and Oklahoma City. I am departing. I am moving, officially hitting the road, setting my sights, and I'm taking my talents to Lake Jackson, Texas.
Nice.
So I'd say take my talents to South Beach. Technically, the beach is on the southern end of Texas.
Yeah.
I'll be like 12 miles, approximately about 15, 20 minutes from the beach. And that is Mindy texting me. She just added the honeymoon fund to our registry.
Oh,
I'm
where you
talking
where you
about
going for the honeymoon? You are going to North Carolina, right? Or are you still going? To
no. We're gonna keep it in Texas.
Okay.
Airfare being what it is, dude. No.
Yeah.
No.
Dranker Bros. Ross Browson was talking about that. He said it's fucking ridiculous. Because I was about to have more fly on a plane, and then the gas price, the ticket prices just like went up from like super high to like Willie Nelson high.
So yeah, we're talking higher than a hippie in a helicopter trying to fly a kite. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So let me try. I'm trying to think here, man.
Oh, you know what I found out this week, and it was on the episode where I was helping out Cynthia get the voice out on the uh first annual Kumbaya Fest.
Okay.
But I know they did this, but she like justifiably verified it is a lot of big cities when they do Daytona, they like arrest a lot of homeless people for like the
Yeah.
weekend and everything like
You didn't know
that.
that?
No, I knew that.
Oh,
But
okay. I was
it
fixing
was
to
one of
say.
those things is you have the facts in hand. You know they do
Right.
because I know they do the homeless people, they do it for like wintertime and everything like that. They commit crimes.
Yeah.
So they can go to jail and have like free room and board and free meal and everything like that.
Yeah.
So they don't die of cold, which it's horrible to think that's what they have to do just to survive. I mean, it's a survival instinct and everything like that. But
Right.
she literally legitimately said it's like I went to Daytona for a weekend that they didn't have like a tournament or anything like that, and it was horrible. Because I thought because she was like my realm of thinking. I thought Daytona would be real badass like it usually is when you go to the like Daytona 500 and something like that. But no, they clean house a little bit.
Yeah, they really do. So it's sad, but you know,
It's not like any kind of
good weather type areas where it's usually pretty consistent year round. You're going to have a lot of homeless, and do I think that it's right? No, I don't, because you're basically giving everybody an arrest record for not being able to have a home, but
yeah.
it
It's one
get
of those
what they're
harsh
trying to
realities.
do,
Yeah.
but instead of trying to do this once or twice a year to make your city look better than it actually is, how about you put in the effort, the time and the money that you're paying these these police officers, these jailers, and these food vendors, these service vendors that are supposed to come in and help provide for these individuals while they're incarcerated. How about you take that money, you reallocate it to a program that is aimed toward getting these people on their feet? Now, I get that you're going to have those individuals that would prefer to be homeless. I get that.
Yeah. I know a doctor that was.
Right. But you get these people, you get a lot of like some of these homeless veterans that are out there, right? Some of our brothers and sisters that are, without a roof over their head. They prefer to be homeless because they don't want to have to interact with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And it's their way of dealing with their demons, their ghosts, and it's just the way that they do things.
Yeah, because
And
a lot of times, a lot of people go off and they go, "Oh, you should join like a group therapy session." And a lot of times, that's a horrible idea.
oh, dude, that's horrendous.
Yeah,
Um,
I like
something.
I like what Americans Helping Veterans does is they help them, and I'm so glad I got part of their charity too, helping them out and everything, getting their voice out. Is what they try to do is they keep track of the homeless people they can keep track with that are
Mhm.
veterans, and they allocate. If anything, go back to the episode of Todd Wagger. God, I can't remember it. Todd Wagger,
Yeah.
and revisited what he helps and everything, and they've been doing it for 10 years in Dallas, Fort Worth Metroplex, and they're trying to allocate other places. But what they're doing, they're taking an individual approach,
Yeah.
which a lot of times that's what you need to do.
Yeah. Absolutely. Um, Colin just sent me a TikTok, and the caption on it says Johnny Depp, the first man to ever win an argument with a woman.
Yeah.
Oh man. So, but yeah, programming note. So next Monday, not this coming Monday, but the 20th, when we record our Nerd Sports, I will be doing it from Houston, or from Lake Jackson, rather, south of Houston. And then the following week, Joke Time with Colin will be done on the same screen and microphone that I am using.
Which
So
is
for
awesome.
right. So for the next few weeks, because I'll get him for 42 days consecutively during the summer, I will be able to get him on camera. So um, he'll have a chance to rehearse his joke, to rehearse his material. That way it doesn't sound like he's reading it. But yeah, so I'm excited, dude. It just yeah, I mean, yes, I'm excited about the direction that our show is taking. The fact that we've had this longevity. Most podcasts, dude, they'll burn out after like 6 months.
I've burned out a couple of times, and it's because of getting people on to talk with me and everything like that. And finally, like Psychos and Sociopath, I pretty much took it over.
Yeah, I've noticed that. You didn't even call or text me to say, "Hey, can we do an episode?"
I know you were. It's one of those things. I'm not trying to put you out on it.
I know you're not, and this isn't
I know
me
you're
calling
busy
you
right
out.
now.
This isn't me calling you out while we're recording.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. If I was going to call you out, I'd be like, "Hey, fuck plug," but I didn't call you fuck plug. I said, "Hey, dude, brother, I love you, but text me something.
Yeah.
If I'm busy, give me the opportunity to say I'm busy. Don't just
Yeah.
assume, because and then all you're serving to do at that point is just making yourself look like an ass.
And
we don't
that's
want
new
that.
to
We don't need that in our lives.
we.
No, sir.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Not doing
But
it.
I need to come up with another psych. I was gonna do, but another comedian already did a funnier bit, and we could do it as a. But I've been watching this one comedian. He was an ex security officer for the Navy, SF for the Navy,
Right.
or MP, whatever military.
They're called SPs. Yeah.
Yeah. He was talking about watching a show, like having it drown out in the background, like most people do while watching while doing something else. They have something, and it's a Netflix show called Abandoned in Broad Daylight. No, Abducted in Broad Daylight. And he he
We
I
should do one on the Duggar family, the Duggar family.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it this week.
Especially like Josh Duggar, like because he just got sentenced to 12 years for child porn, right?
That's the
19 and counting family, right?
Really?
Yeah. It's not the dad. It's the, I think, the oldest son. Got married and everything, they're having kids and all this other, but apparently he liked child porn. And there's an article that just came out 2 days ago. As his legal team continues to fight against the disgraced reality star's 12-year prison sentence, OnlyFans, I said it, Oscar Foxtrot model Carly Brooks came out of the woodwork claiming she's been paid to sleep with Duggar she was paid to sleep with him in 2015. But
It's
what
not as
else is
weird as
there to
what I
know
have to
about
say,
the woman
but
he
I
allegedly
still
had an affair with?
that
She's 27, born in Kentucky. She attended a local high school in the Bluegrass State, completed her education at the University of Kentucky, and then she went on to become an Oscar Foxtrot model and actress, starlet, just put it that way. Working with several adult film production companies and websites, including NBG Network, Mile High, and Hussy Pass. The model has also a successful TikTok with over 60,000 followers. So that's an account you can follow, David. Recently took
no,
to
I
social
can't
media.
because of her freaking Twitter account.
Wait, the TikTok is tied to the Twitter account?
I think they're all tied up.
Well, then just take the Twitter account back over.
No, I don't use Twitter.
Okay. She recently took to social media to explain she'd been able to hide her career from her family for 5 years. She was recently found out when she got a disturbing text from her uncle after he discovered her account. Quote, "Hey kiddo, this is your uncle. I think I might have stumbled across a video of you today. Very nice."
Oh,
it's Kentucky. Oh God. The text reportedly read, according to a screenshot Brooks shared on TikTok. Do you happen to know Riley Reid, porn star?
Mm-hmm.
Also, do you have an Oscar Foxtrot? My friend wants to know. Earlier this month, she confessed she slept with Duggar around the time of his Ashley Madison cheating scandal. In the widely circulated TikTok, the adult film star slammed the Counting On alum for his uncomfortable requests, including asking her to wear hair in pigtails, shave all of her body hair, and wear underwear purchased from the children's section.
People are fucking sick, dude.
Speaking of Josh Duggar, I'm ashamed to say this. I have slept with him a few years ago when the whole Ashley Madison scandal came out. She said in a short TikTok clip, "I was one of the women that slept with Josh during that time, and just hearing everything that has gone down with him makes me absolutely sick. I am so disgusted that I've been with him." As OK Magazine previously reported, he was convicted of receiving and possessing child pornography on December 9th, following a 6-month stint in Washington County Jail. Judge Timothy L. Brooks sentenced him to a severe 151 months behind bars. But the statement, I'm going back to the statement, "Hey, kiddo, this is your uncle. think I might have stumbled across a video of you
That
today.
is so fucked up.
Very nice. Like, huh? Really? Okay. Let's not negate the fact that it's her uncle saying, "Hey, look, you look very nice naked and diddling yourself or whatever it was that you were doing." But now
It's old.
her uncle's trying to get her followers by saying, "Hey, do you have one of these accounts? A friend of mine wants to know."
Ugh, just
Like, seriously? Like, that's a whole genre of porn onto itself.
yeah. It just
Oh, bro.
yeah, just
I So
oh,
Josh
we don't have
Duder
to do
next on
anything about
Psychos and Sociopaths.
no, no, I kind of don't want to do that one. There's certain ones
No,
that
fine.
because it doesn't have anything like murder or anything like that. I mean, we can go over the case and everything like that.
You know what? All right, fine. We can do that on a what the hell.
Yeah.
I think like we just did. So hey, guess what? We just knocked that out. Uh
Yay.
next.
Just fucking hell.
Wow. Hey, kiddo.
I never got the I mean
I think that's going to be our new sign off on what the hell.
what?
Hey, kiddo. Thanks for tuning in. Very nice.
I've never gotten that genre of porn. Because you know it's
I
like
think
two
it's just
38-year-olds that are married.
I think it's just like I think it's the taboo. It's the forbidden nature of
But
it all.
it's the most popular right now. That's what's really
It
sad.
really is.
That's what's
But
really sad.
every culture on, I mean, every culture, every demographic, dude, it's not as uncommon as you might think.
Yeah. You're absolute, especially like I mean, look at the how what was it? Tutorials? Like Game of Thrones did it big because they're actually they he George Martin, is it R. R. Martin or just R. Martin?
We'll just call him George.
George R. Martin. He based Game of Thrones after the tutorials, the royal family in England.
The Tudors, you mean?
Tutors, that's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all that actually, most of that stuff actually happened, which is
Yeah.
really strange.
Yeah. I mean,
But incest was like a high regards because they wanted to keep everything within the family, and they kept everything within the family.
oh yeah, they did. But yeah, no, it's I it, I don't get it. I mean,
I don't get
when
it either.
I mean, I guess part of it is because I've been blessed enough to not ever have had a step parent.
No, okay. Here's the thing
Well,
with that.
you got the stepmom stuff. You got
The reason why they have to do the
whatever.
stepmom and stepbrother and step sister type shit is because legally they're not allowed to say mom, dad, blah blah blah. That's the reason why they said that, or they would actually straight up do incest porn, basically.
I know they do it in Europe.
Yeah, which it's commonly in Europe. Incest is part of their culture.
Yeah, I mean, you know, but just like I don't know. I don't know if it's because of our American culture or whatever, but I mean, that's not to say that it doesn't occur within our borders. Because hell, it does.
Alabama.
Every one of the 50 beautiful states it happens. But
And it's still for me, it's still strange when it's like a stepbrother, stepsister.
there was a story I remember reading it.
There was one
This
a
was a
friend of
few
mine.
years ago. Here in Texas. I can't remember where.
Hey, Henrietta. I know it's a story what you're talking about because I know the people.
The mom gave up the son for adoption when she was a teenager.
Oh no.
Okay. So she got pregnant in high school, gave up, you know, she carried to term, she gave her baby up for adoption. And years later, I mean, he's an adult. Uh, she found him and reconnected with him. And I guess the fact because he had been adopted and he's got this whole other family dynamic thing going on. They really didn't look at each other through the prism of mother son, right? They had a full on like sexual relationship, pictures, video, and then somebody they got squirrely at the church, and somebody caught them.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I guess it was somebody who knew who she was to him, but caught them, I guess, in the act, and it was in the papers for a while. Uh, I don't remember exactly what it
Hold
was
on.
that happened to them.
I know this is gonna like not come up with the stuff that I needed to come up, but uh hold on. No, it's not coming on. Jesus. What's really sad is the stuff that's coming up on the feed isn't things that I thought would come up on my feed because of this. It's mostly like school shootings, but I didn't do sex.
It might be like under like Texas mom and son caught having sexual relations in church or something like that.
Got
I
it.
don't know.
Apparently it happened 3 years ago.
Was it 3 years ago? I knew it hadn't been that long.
Yeah, because I never mind. No. Because I got this one. It's like Wichita Falls mom arrested for allegedly dragging her son, biting him for wanting to for wanting to go to church. That's fucking sad. That's not coming up. I just got some. Oh, wait a minute. I think I found it. Damn it. No. No, I'm. It's either some kind of child abuse or that I'm getting on the thing, or it's some uh corn site.
You said corn site.
That's what you have to say. You can't. You have. It's so weird that we have to
It's not
substitute
goodbye. It's see
fucking
you later.
words. We have to substitute words to get a point across on what we want to talk about, which is sad. What are you talking about? Corn? Well, I like corn. I was
I like
like,
corn.
I actually do a
Hey,
bit.
that brings a whole new meaning to the phrase cream corn.
Yeah. Well, I actually do a bit on the difference of like people that are talking England and people that talk in American English. Like the boot. I had an English guy working with us in services, and one day I was helping him get his back into his car, and I was like, "Hey, do you want this in the back seat, or you, or do you want your luggage?" He's like, "Just put it in the boot." And my dumb ass, being the person that I am, was like, How am I gonna fit your luggage in the boot, dude?
I'm about the trunk.
Yeah, I didn't realize that at the time.
Like for,
I
it's
was
like the
like,
first
dude,
time,
this isn't gonna fit in your boot.
right? Like
Are
the
you being
first time.
are you joking around? He's like, oh mate, the trunk. I'm sorry. I'm like,
That's like the first time. Like, okay, so I had this British soldier come and ask me for a fag, and I'm like, "We're all straight here, bro," and he was like, "Smoke a cigarette," and I was like, "Oh, well, fucking say that next time."
well, it's like in England,
He's like, "Oh, you fancy a fag?" Like,
well, it's
no.
also in all seriousness, fag in England is twigs for
Yeah,
lumber and everything like that for starting a
yeah.
fire. So,
But I mean,
eh,
I didn't realize that at the time. I was like 19, and I'm sitting there going, okay, wet
I knew
behind the
that when I was like
ears.
17, 16. I don't know where
Well,
I heard it from.
fucking good for you, bro. I mean, cool
No,
story.
it was George Guy Ritchie Guy Ritchie movies that I
Okay,
learned that from.
awesome. I finally got to watch The Gentleman the other day.
I thought we watched that together.
No, we watched The Wrath of Man,
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
but The Gentleman is on
Mhm.
Netflix.
Yeah,
FYI,
dude, that's a great movie.
it was a great movie.
Yeah,
Great movie. And I mean, that's one I want to buy. Like, that's a great movie.
yeah. I got it on my Voodoo account. But I watched that. Man, I want to watch that again because this is a really good movie. But it just goes off on
Stop being a cunt. Like,
that's one
yes.
word. Oh man, I love cunt.
I mean, dude, I mean, cunt and twat. They don't say twat. It's like, it just sounds so vulgar when you say that. You got to say it with a little bit of an accent, like, you fucking twat.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yes. I can't, man. I love that. I mean, it used to be where I hated the C word. I hated the word cunt, right?
Oh, I love the
But
word cunt.
I mean, well, in certain applications, right? Depending
Yeah.
on the context. So when
Oh, it's like the word fuck for us.
right, see, but to it like in England, I think you can get away with one F bomb per 30 minutes,
Hmm.
and that's on BBC, right?
Hmm.
So,
But you can't say piss.
oh, oh, he's having himself a piss, you know. Yeah, you can.
No. What was it?
Alexa, cancel.
Canceling.
Oh my god.
No, I forget what it was as a comedian.
All right, so on my Alexa device,
A comedian.
I have the Samuel L. Jackson voice.
Oh,
Right. So check it out here. Hold on. Let me see. We're gonna try to get him to tell us the weather. Hey Alexa, have Sam Jackson tell me the weather.
Currently in Wichita Falls, it's 104 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. You can expect more of the same today with a high of 106 degrees and a low of 77 degrees. By the way, there's a heat advisory for the area until Sunday, June 12th, 7 p.m.
Now, wait, hold on. This one's even better. Hey Alexa, have Sam Jackson tell me a dirty joke.
Some punk told me he didn't like my shark movie. I said, deep blue, see who gives a fuck.
that's fucking awesome.
Like every once in a while, when you ask him to tell you the weather, he'd be like, "Sure, I'll tell you the fucking weather," or he'd be like, "Oh, because you're too fucking lazy to stick your head out the damn window." Yeah, I'll tell you the weather. I'm like, hell yeah.
Awesome.
I mean, it was like $1. It was $1 to get the voice on my device.
Oh, really?
And then you've got a
Not bad.
clean version. You've got a clean version and an uncensored version. Of
Oh.
course, I gotta have Mr. Jackson himself.
Oh, the new James Bond is on Amazon Prime now.
Yeah. We saw that
I-
together.
Did
did.
we?
We did.
No, I think you saw it with the kids.
No. I'm not going to take my boys to see a James Bond movie when they have not finished the rest of the James Bond collection yet.
Oh, okay.
You and I went to go see that one together.
Okay. I didn't. I don't know. I don't know about the new.
I liked it.
I liked it to a point, but it's one of those movies. It's like I was entertained, but I'm not gonna watch it again.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that is definitely better.
What do you when? Oh,
We're moving flight information around.
oh. It's expensive out there for freaking plane rides. I just like the fact that no one's ever I posted a little comic video of it's like this is Joe Biden and this is fact checkers and Joe Biden's throwing a basketball in the hoop and someone else tosses another ball and both of the balls get doesn't hit the swishes the net and the fact checkers, yay, you did a good job. Thought that was freaking hilarious.
Yeah. All right. Let's go, sweetie. Read your freaking text messages. Check it. Check your phone. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check your phone. Oh my God,
Don't
check
you
your
hate
phone.
that? You're like looking at it and it's like
What's
red.
funny is
but
that I
then-
know that she listens to our show now.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, see, look at that. Huh? She loved it. She loved the message. Getting a play-by-play. It's almost like a live tweet
Yeah.
with some color commentation. You know, okay, so the 4th of July is actually
Monday.
a Monday. Out fucking standing. All right, so here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring this microphone along with my MacBook to whatever party. Because we're supposed to have a 4th of July party. As long as there's Wi-Fi. Actually, you know what? With the 5G UC that's down there, it's pulling faster than our cable internet here in Wichita Falls is. I may just hook up to my hotspot, and we'll still do a 4th of July edition. All right, you know what? No. Yes, because
We can do it on
we-
Sunday. I'm just gonna be no, we can't even do it on Sunday.
no.
Because I was thinking for that entire weekend we needed to like record the episodes like ahead of time because I'm gonna be fucking dead tired come Saturday.
No,
The
I
Saturday
get that.
Saturday at 7 p.m. I'm leaving for South Dakota. I won't be back until 7 p.m. Sunday.
Uh-huh.
Then
And then we got
And-
Monday the 4th.
we got Monday at 4. I'm gonna be dead tired.
The 5th, we've got a rehearsal.
Yeah.
The 6th, we've got the wedding. After that, dude, you can fucking sleep. I don't care. Roll faster, number 35.
What was that off of? Kind of.
10 Commandments.
I don't know why, but I
Legitimately,
kept
it's the 10 Commandments.
I thought it was
When
no,
Moses is down in the bottom of the ship and he's getting all swole because
yeah.
yeah. And you got the guy who beats the drum to keep the pace for the oars.
Yeah.
And you got the overlords that walk up and down the galley. They whip the slaves that aren't pulling their weight. Charlton Heston stops rowing for a minute and he gets whipped with a cat of nine tails. Says row faster, number 35.
I don't know why, but I thought it was like Mel Brooks' History of the World. Thought there was like more funny thing on it.
No. But but yeah, no, We're going to do a very America themed nerd sports that night. Colin will be able to do his joke. It'll be the pre-wedding edition nerd sports.
Mm-hmm.
Hails to the yeah. Bitches, what's up? But
We still need to get a speaker.
we do. Let me
I might be able to pull something.
hold on
How?
a second. I'm looking at something here real quick. Nope. I don't have his number.
I bet Mike Kurtz has knows somebody with those speakers. Well, who's the
Yeah,
dude
well,
that?
the American Legion's got a speaker.
Well, then we'll be fine. Because all I have to do is
I just got to make sure that we can use it. So I don't
Okay.
think it should be a problem.
Because all I have to do is hook up everything up to the soundboard and whatnot. Probably do it in reverse or something like that. I'll figure it out. It's not hard. But other than that, I think that's the end of the show.
Okay.
I'm all talked out.
All right. Well, geez.
But we're
we've
gonna
been at-
still
we've-
talk more after the show.
We've been at this for what, an hour and a half almost?
Pretty much, yeah.
So there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to come up with 30 minutes worth of material.
It's easier. That's the thing. It's a lot easier with another person.
Well, true, which is why masturbation gets boring after a while.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And you don't get that much exercise out of it.
you're
Like,
you
can
really
you go
don't.
3 hours? Yeah, I can go 3 hours. By
Yeah.
yourself? No. No, that's
Yeah,
not happening.
Exactly. So
I'm going at my own pace. My own pace is pretty fucking fast. But I guess I made up a new bit with that stuff. But going out,
I'm the best I ever had.
I'm the best I ever had for the next 8 seconds.
Oh Lord, I'm a legend in my own bathroom.
Yeah.
Like,
But you have to have a.
should it be an indication that you're bad in bed if your hand falls asleep on you?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it would be.
You can engage the crowd. You know, you can ask that question. You could pick out the most fugly looking dude out in the crowd. Be like, you know something about that, right?
Yeah.
Just be careful that the guy doesn't weigh like 350 pounds and he's all solid muscle and he looks that way because he got in a fight with a fucking weed eater.
Or worse scenario is that one, like that Keenan and Peele skit where the comic was heckling the crowd and everything, and they had a Peele in a wheelchair mocked up because he had like fire and he was he had caught fire and everything, and he's using one of those type deal.
Yeah.
And he's like, heckle me. I'm like, ooh. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah. No, that's when it gets really silent and awkward.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, well, after you and I get done talking, I've got to finish episode 4 of The Boys, which is what's been on the screen the whole time behind me.
Yeah. Did you get to the fight part?
Not yet.
Oh.
Karen is just about to.
Oh my god, you're at the part.
Yeah. Okay. So just let me.
It's oh okay.
Let me watch it. But I've got to finish breaking the room down. I got to get everything kind of taken apart.
Yeah.
Electronic wise.
Just
TV's
text
gonna
me.
stay
Just
up for the
text me
web.
after you see the scene and everything.
Okay.
That's funny.
Okay. All right. But anyway, hey, and until fucking
Till next time.
Till next time. God.
Yeah. Which I have other shows filming and everything. Mondays I'm gonna start recording episodes up at O'Brien's with the other comics and everything. We're just gonna shoot the shit.
So okay, so just call it comedy hour.
I'm probably just adding what the hell. I'm just doing it on Mondays
Okay.
or back show comedy or before the show,
Or you call it backroom shenanigans.
backroom shenanigans.
I like that. I like that backroom shenanigans because it lends itself to an air of a black leather couch, but not really.
Yeah. But I'm still going to use the what the hell. So if we don't do an episode that weekend, we still have an episode. Like
Okay,
doing
yeah.
3 shows is fucking tough.
Yeah, it
And
is. It is.
Getting everybody together with it. But anyways, I'm David Dickerman,
I am Johnny Skelton.
and this is What the Hell. David bombed at O'Brien's.
Ooh.
Victory!